Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Albion TV. We are back live now. No more delay on the stream until this evening's ZVZ action. We got the Crystal League live, and it's a bit more of a tame one than our usual Saturday entertainment. We've just got back-to-back level 3s as it's very, very early in the season, the first day. Shozen, what were the 20s saying today then? Good fights?
Well, yeah, we had two fights of the same groups versus each other. They were the only two teams that signed up for level 3s. We got to see one of the Sun teams face off against one of the Nope teams. It was very interesting. The Nope team kept winning the ZVZs, but they just did not have the same kind of cap game that Sun has developed over the last 4 months.
I've got a funny 20v20 story for you as well. You guys probably weren't aware of it, but earlier there was only one level 3 match earlier, and it was like a Sun mirror match, pretty much. So one of the teams with the Sun guys had level 4 token. With no one else on the server having level 4 token, they were guaranteed a free win for level 4, and they managed to mess up signing up and not get their free win. They somehow managed to lose a match with no opponent by not signing up in time.
Yeah, go for that.
Looks like they're going to be facing Hit and Run. Mr. Valo, Old School Mercenarios GVGR, Atlas, Swedgar, Menish in this first level 3. Good. A few names that I recognize. Hit and Run have been about. They're going for the 4-1 tank split. We'll talk a bit about more of the cap splits early, but the tank split is definitely becoming more popular, or the counter tank as well. Do you remember shows when we were seeing during the tournament the tank rotation? Ataxo, another player that was featured in the off-season championship as well. Down goes the early emergency shield, but Lotra Blue, he's got those mystic rocks on the whole team, and they are winning on momentum. Valo getting a lot of space on the bow. Down goes the nasty wounds though, and this is going to really shut down that healing now. For the Sun boys, they could be in a bit of trouble momentum wise. They've given up the high ground. Nataxo finding space to shoot, falling down, but he's gonna run out of range and just chill. Another shield in the background. Gorgo, just the double duty though. This is such a slow burn comp, but it's such a tanky comp. It's triple plate with a bow healer.
So much
double
plate.
duties though.
So much
double
plate.
duties is outrageous.
Oh, it
and
makes
obviously
it so much easier to heal up.
Double duties on both sides means that it may take a while for deaths to occur. And the problem is in this matchup is that the first team to lose a fight is in trouble because it's such a long tanky fight.
You're gonna be behind.
Yeah, you're going to be bleeding cap. So this fight's almost gone 2 rotations already. And so if this was a 3 cap, he would have lost 40 extra points. Oh, falling down. Leaves himself a little bit exposed. They're going to poison him. The blades go out. Can't finish him. Bokix gets the spinning blades. Doesn't have Razor Cut available. And the shield, the Guardian Helm, remember, removes those dots as well. Swedgar having a pull back. Nice purge as well. These one-hand arcanes are really stopping the kill pressure of the bow. This matchup is crazy. Mensch, though, on that mace, I think that might be the difference maker. If he gets the big purges off, they can control the fight. But Lotra's anti-healing, and look at this, no damage being done to falling down during his Scholar. So he's forced to pop his energy pot. He's lucky he had that because he was running a little bit low. Down come the Mystic Rocks once again. Mystic Rocks onto 3. Judy Boots knock up the slows, but Lotra's going to have to trigger it off and come back now. Wasn't able to stick it. Good counter pressure from the Hit and Run boys. And this is quite a brawl so far, isn't it, Shozen?
Yeah, this has been kind of back and forth, but nobody is really taking a significant lead here. This is the first real pushback we're seeing, and
oh, Bokix,
are we going to see a kill off of this if they turn and go back on Mensch?
He's got no energy, and he's not. He is running fine. Scholars actually, so he should be okay. But if
now we're going to see the caps.
If they can turn this into a top cap, then this is going to be big because, of course, nobody's died, and so if nobody dies, but you have the cap advantage, you're all right, really, aren't you? You're pretty happy with that. It looks like they're gonna. That's a really slow rotation from Hit and Run. They haven't rotated onto the.
They got the 20 cap on that.
Cap?
They got the 20 cap on that.
Hit and Run had to take that top cap while that double cap was happening because they're in big trouble now, aren't they?
With the length that these fights just seem like they're going to be going, you're going to lose at least 40 points on this.
They switched to a carrying caller because they can't push it over the line with a halberd. The Guardian helms just really nerfed the effectiveness of the halberd. You need the anti-heal, especially as they're playing the mace. Their comp seems okay, but I just don't understand where their kill pressure is going to come from with a halberd and a bow that gets constantly purged. That said, Gorgo now is in a bit of trouble. The carrying caller definitely shining. Down goes a Judy, though, for Lotre. He's going to try and tank this up. Nataxo looking for space, but no quiver available. Lutra now. He's going to get the stun off onto the healer. Raven comes through. Gorgo needs to be very careful. He did get Raven. Ochi goes in. Doesn't get onto Gorgo. Blinks for Gorgo. Heals in the air. Wow. Just about saved his man there. That was so close. And Ochi, bit of a whiff there. Like, after the blink got shut down, wasn't able to save Gorgo. But have they overcommitted
Mensch
for it?
goes down. Yeah, that's going to be rough.
That's unfortunate for hit and run. Honestly, the Gorgo had next to nothing there. And Ochi got the heal out at the last second. And it's going to be a 3 cap off the back of it as well without needing to do anything. And
a little bit late on
for
that
a match
purge.
that's only got 1 kills, these guys suddenly find themselves 60 points behind.
Yep. This is not the way you want to do it. That's like we said, with these long fights, being down 20 points, it's very, very rough. You got to be very quick on rotation. Get that 3rd cap on your side. Make sure you keep that up. Don't get hit for 20s over and over again, because cap game wins the match.
Yeah, you were saying this in the 20s, 20v20s as well. You know, the caps are so important, and these double duty grinder comps, it's all about getting that first win and getting on top. And Mensch, they're actually switching up again to the Great Hammer. Kind of like it, but now everything's going to be on Atlas. He's going to have to purge Nataxo because they don't have this mace as a fallback. And honestly, if Nataxo gets space, we saw him in the off-season tournament. If you give this guy space, people are going to die. Like, you are going to lose people. And Ochi can almost just body block for him as well, because Atlas is kind of playing mid-range. He's not going too deep. Nice. Valo's actually on the Shadow Caller now as well.
Yeah, he switched it up off of the bow. Seeing that there was Purge on the field, said, you know, I'm not going to take this chance. Let's switch it up.
Yeah, not getting a single quiver. But again, I like the E on the Shadow Caller, but curse effectiveness now. Curse effectiveness.
It's gone down.
With all these Guardian helms. I mean,
But Mensch is going to go again.
Yeah.
That's 2 for him, and that's another rotation that they're not going to be effective in.
He wasn't on Nataxo. Nataxo
and they're going to lose more here.
Yep. And he's just going to start mowing people down. It's only going to be 2, but
it's weird.
The problem is they now lose another rotation. They're on 35 points. Suddenly, this match just looks like it's done.
It's do or die now. Do or die after 3 kills and one slow rotation. That one slow rotation put them into a position where they don't get to have that 4v5 advantage while going for rotations. And from the very beginning, they're on a back foot, and they've never been able to recover. And I don't think they're going to be able to recover here now, not after the last 3 engagements that we saw. No,
I mean, with the curse carrying caller, I can't see where their kill pressure is coming from. Like, the bow can solo something. The bow has that potential. The curse is a slow burner, and they're just going to get outvalued by the 2 Judies, the various Guardian helms. I think there might actually only be 1 Guardian helm on this comp, which is kind of low, but
if you're not using the Staff of Balance as well, you got to go full anti-heal if you're going anti-heal now. You can't go halfway.
Look at Gorgo. Instant switch to the even song because the bow went away. Doesn't need the one-hander anymore. And now even song is
now they're going to secure more kill pressure
by even worse.
Yeah, this is just going to make it so much harder, and now they're going to lose their tank. Oh, and it's just another step in the wrong direction for the red team. How many are they going to lose on the way out?
Just kept changing their comp too much. I actually think they were on a fire staff there on Atlas. I'm not entirely sure, but it seems like every time they came out, they tried something different, and it ended up getting worse for them. I think the first engage was their best one. They nearly got the kill onto Gorgo as well. Like, they nearly started out on top in this match with the caps, and this could have been the complete opposite direction. But as it is now, they're on a 60-second clock. Atlas could potentially... He could cycle north, look for a back cap to extend this by 1 minute. But really, is it going to change a lot? Like... it looks like... No, he's not even out the tent yet. I thought he was gone. He is on the Infernal, but they're going to get bullied in front of tent. Razor Cut going to connect. Mystic Rocks goes down. Double Judies. Bit of a miscommunication there, dropping both Judies at the same time as well. I mean, the beauty of the double Judy is you have so long to play it. If you put them at the same time, it's not ideal. Even song, Mr. Valo eats the razor cut. Reset comes in from falling down. These boys are going to be okay. I don't think they're going to die in front of their tent. But they're also not going to make anything happen. So, you know, one of the stronger teams we saw at the end of last season looks to continue business as usual. This particular team, by the way, played in 2 level 8s and met Cargera both times, I believe.
Yeah, they had a hard draw. But they did get Ochi win into the tournament, you know, for some much needed experience. We do have another match going right now with Dezio.
Zeo Yarbem. Wow. 3 cap against Antelonian Tigers versus Violets right now.
Now, when I started on this one, they had over 110 points.
Oh, I got a lot of time for this.
They've bled some points to their opponents here, and it's a comeback in the works. Yebem's
playing the Royal Armor Bloodletter. Night Boots, Muzak, Thetford, not playing Poisons. Interested to see if he can make it work here. The Antelonian Tigers, this team, I saw towards the end of the season, this team is no pushover either. And like, you know, if you look at the names on this team, Onion or AFK, like one of my favorite healers in the game. ANCQ, the weeping repeater warrior, who we remember from many a clap montage back in the day. Like this guy loves his crossbows.
They've got an opening here.
They have
really
the ability
for pressure here.
They've got a bloodletter as well, but they're not finishing it off. The bomb goes out. There's the mortal agony onto Mr. Mackay. Surely someone dies here. They have
Mackay has got to go down.
Kiting the other way. I even know. Like he actually did a good job. I think he dies, but they get the split. There's one. There's 2. Okay, this one's over.
There's going to lose 3
or 4. It's going to be 3. It's going to be 4 as well. Lewis is going to die to ANCQ. Blinks over the wall. Don't know if they'll get a 5th. No, Carthagen gets a counter stun onto Zeo, but there's 4 into the caps and into
that's going to be
the match.
Right there. That was a nice little turnaround that we got to watch here by a very skilled group of players. The Carthaginian, he needs to stay in there. Don't come out of tent. Don't do it. Don't.
I like the bloodletter. The Royal Armor's interesting, but I'm just thinking, what would you play instead? Oh, he's going to get executed. Is he going to get executed here?
If he's not careful, he's going to.
I think it's a bait. Danev put his purity out early. I think they were baiting. Are they still trying to get a kill or do something
here?
Dezio.
Yeah, and they do. Well, they got the kill onto Dezio here, but it's not enough to secure them the match or
one for the road.
Yeah, just a little bit of anger, you know, get the anger out.
Interesting comp, though. The one-hand crossbow. I really like the one-hand crossbow as well, because it's another weapon that can, on its own, provide kill pressure. Like, it's such a hard-hitting weapon. I honestly think it's, if your bow is getting completely controlled in one of these double duty lineups,
right, let's head over to Mind Nerd.
Should be your go-to. Mind Nerd.
And I believe Manchild will be our tank for this match.
Wow, that's a name we haven't heard in a while.
Yep. It's interesting to see some of these guys coming back. A lot of people are coming back, as we often see with new content coming out. A lot of old players do return when they see the content they like getting the buff. You got Dip on the field as well.
Dip's out there not playing Arcane, interestingly. Yeah, so this is the Blue Army / Conflict crew. Manchild in Blue Army. We know Fracker, we know Mind Nerd, King Just. King Just had a great tournament, didn't he?
Tussle. This is not Tussle's normal team. I think he's probably playing as a just an alternate in this one, just lending some help from Tussle the Love Muscle.
Mind Nerd was crazy in the tournament on those axes as well.
Oh, he was amazing. Yeah, he may have been MVP. Actually. He was doing some fantastic work.
If you look at this lineup, this is a banger of a match. Like the unusual. He's been solid for a couple of seasons now, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like he's been a great tank
for a while. He's been doing work.
I'd say I would have thought Manchild kind of rusty, but Barak went for the back cap, actually grabbed it, and his teammates secured this side cap. Unfortunately, he lost the 1v1, got run down, and he lost it just in time to lose the cap as well. So not really the result he was looking for. It's only going to be a 1, so they still will technically have 2 minutes on this clock, but definitely looks like the Blue Army team's bullying them right now. Unusual's going in deep for the healer. That's a good bomb, but the Guardian Helm was down, and it just soaks up most of it. Dips Purity. Purity crossbow making the plays. Blinks out of that Shadow Caller, and they're just trying to kite back. Barak's now back in the match. Double backline as well. We're not seeing much double backline at the moment, are we? And
no, not as
I mean,
much as
historically, bow crossbow is the most explosive backline you can run. the bow one-hand crossbow is
well, we're seeing
crazy
so
damage.
much arcane, and the ability to just switch off of one arcane to the next and get that extra purge going really has shut down a lot of the bow players.
Yeah, and I mean, it creates the need for it, I suppose. Wow, look at Barak. I like this from Barak. He knows that they can possibly take out anyone that commits for this cap.
And Manchild might go for this.
Manchild up. Mortal Agony, there's the bomb. Oh, it's the duty to save the shields.
Beautiful
so
save.
Many shields, but
my
nerd
nerd
pays
goes.
the price.
Oh,
that was
no.
really clever from Barak, though.
I liked it
he
too.
knew
Yeah,
that
well
he could
done.
create a kill opportunity by going for the cap. Like, he was never going to get the cap. I think he was aware of that. But it just created the kill opportunity. But Blue Army might just man up here. They don't have to.
No, I think that this is the cap opportunity now should be happening up there.
They win in 40 seconds, but I don't think they've got the HP to do it. Manchild's going for it. He's not going to make it in time.
Minsu with a really good play there with the bounce.
I don't think he even needed to though. Like I don't think. But Sun on a 1 kill now. 1 kill and they're done. And they don't have the cap down on the low ground, so they have to push out.
They have to
King
play
Just
up on
going
the top.
aggressive. Big combo onto King Just. Forced to blink, but the anti-heal's on top of him. That is really nice. Dips in the Shadow Caller, but just pops his Scholars and uses it to get some energy back. Oh, they've got 3 cap. Where did that...
How did they get the 3 cap?
Barak was off capping. This was 4 versus 4.
Wow.
They
Good
managed
play
to get
by
the
Barak.
interrupt on the southwest, and now they put it on a 1-minute timer. That was... I don't know if I agree. I mean, it's paid off for them. So it
played off
genius
beautifully.
right
Yeah.
now, but I still don't think I agree with it. I think you try and grind the 2 from there, but I guess
when you're
being
on 3
1
points,
kill,
yeah, you know how it is. And they're going to get 2 kills on this. They're winning the fight.
What is this comeback?
Done.
What is this fight, Shozen? Unbelievable.
I'm impressed. I'm liking it. Well done by the Sun team.
And Manchild, last man standing, and there's only 4 points on the board,
and he hits
Shozen,
the
and 4
stones
points
at the
means
end.
he does get to keep his gear. But that was a cruel way to lose for sure.
Wow, that was a good comeback. Well done there. Really well played. I liked it.
Brilliant stuff. Two really good teams throwing down there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
And we're 14 minutes away from our next round, our final matches of the evening. So we've only got 2 rounds today, but
haven't done it yet. I've told everybody that it's going. There is a raffle going. I'm going to pull one in about 2 or 3 minutes while this match is going as we pop into our match now.
So many
if you haven't already entered
in
the raffle, get in the raffle.
Like the 5 scene is insane right now. Like I just saw about 100 people going in from one town. That was crazy. Let's see what they got then. So Rawbit, Akko, Chicken. Wow, we got a match on our hands right now. Level 3's. You know, we're getting today. We're seeing matches you wouldn't.
Oh, this is a good matchup. Oh, I like this.
Like
this is the kind of thing you would
see these matches in level 7s and 8s. You could get these ones. Marvin's on the field, baby.
I love seeing Marvin on the field.
Aram is Irons. Akko, Rawbit, and Chicken. Another of my favorite healers, man. Wow. Marvin's back in the game. He's been running a ton of Hellgates 24/7. Akko. Wow, Akko on the death.
Didn't Marvin wasn't he one of the original founders of the Hellgate channel?
No, he had Marvin's Room.
Okay.
Which was like his own. It's like a more of a private community Hellgater one, but I personally used that more than I used the regular Hellgate. I just feel that the standard's a bit higher. Is all I'll say on it. Marvin though taking an absolute beating, and these anti-heal tanks that we're seeing, right? They're not packed with defensives. Mystic Rocks gives resistances. Cartwheel gives conditional resistances provided you take damage. But this crossbow in the back can just wreck the tank. Oh, that even song though. That even song is good night. Marvin, he's not getting out of that. Chicken is not getting out of that. And the Elevate boys here taking a beating. Taking a beating. That even song shut it down. Again, it's when you try and push through the choke, isn't it? That's the worst situation. Who's controlling the bow as well here? Like, someone's got to take responsibility for that.
And somebody on that, and
they're in like their only purge is Marvin's helm.
Okay.
Good
luck.
You know, there's times when it's very fun to play a bow, and this is it, right? Like, what boots is he running on this bow as well? He's running Blink. If he was running like Royal Sandals, Royal Shoes, sorry, he could just roll the Purge, and then he literally has his quiver forever. Like that is insane. Like there's not even a mage robe, it's double purity. Again, running on this choke, they went very aggressive, but Marvin slightly overcommitted. Rudin in big trouble, and Akko, there's the Death Givers coming online. And I guess the bow quiver doesn't matter if you beat the hell out of them in the first engage. And the Death Givers showing its strength there. Really, we have not seen a Death Givers in play for a while, have we?
Nope, not in a while. It's kind of fallen out of the meta.
Look how quick they rotate. That's what you like to see, isn't it? Nick needs to be careful, though. Nick can just get clapped by the crossbow if he's not careful. They're not going to be able to protect the two. They weren't far off, though. A couple of seconds, and they probably could have. But the bomb combo, anti-heal onto Akko. Akko going to roll and shield. Bomb goes out onto Theus. Theus comes back. They do get the purge onto Nick with no answer, but he should have another quiver very, very soon. Akko going to work Aurelia. They try and bop. Nice play from Chicken, bopping Aurelia, but they're not creating these openings. Rudin now is low. Inside the Judy should be okay. They need to just create something for Akko to work off of. Oh, Nick, the bear paws. And Nick finds Aaron with the deadly shot. Just finishes the job. Very back and forth this match. But right now, Rawbit and Marvin and the gang.
Very hard.
Don't look like they're backing down.
No. They're continuing
that
to
might
fight.
Change their mind,
Chicken is a great healer, but when you get all that Even Song out there, that's going to make it a lot harder.
Even Song, Mystic Rocks, Nasty Wounds, Rotten Ground.
And they're going to wish they had pulled back a little bit earlier. I think they're going to lose a couple.
That anti-heal doesn't go to 100 anymore. Put it that way.
That's true. There's two going down. I think Marvin's going to get away.
Caps at 70 now because you used to be able to actually negate all healing. It's going to be a 3 cap on rotation and maybe another kill. Yeah.
Oh, Marvin's they did get drop. Marvin. I thought he was going to get away there. I thought he had enough of an advantage. Nasty catch over there.
Gonna get this. Yeah. Oh wow. No, actually they're really slow on that 3. Greedy for Marvin, and it was only a 10. But right now, Nick is just getting too much space here.
Yeah, you don't want to be greedy like that in a level 3. The rewards just aren't good enough.
Shozen, look at Akko.
Oh, is that a Trinity?
That is a Trinity spear. That is a Trinity spear.
You're gonna get dunked on, son.
Space Jam. He's deflecting spin as well. Deflecting spin, Mortal Agony. Wait, is that a Morgana cape? We're about to see some bonkers auto attack Trinity. He's popped his resist. He's looking to go aggressive. I kind of want to see what he does now. Aramis is on the fire. They need a cleanse though because they are double even song, triple even song right now. On the value Akko seems to be retreating. Doesn't seem like whatever he was trying to do with the Trinity doesn't seem to be happening. He's got the Stalker's jacket, which I think is part of his plan. And then he wanted to Space Jam, but Nick's just free casting. Nick's just doing whatever he wants. Aurelia, oh, I thought that was a Dark Sphere kill. It wasn't. They're gonna try and loot Chicken. Those healers are worth looting, aren't they, Shozen?
Yeah, they are.
Purities.
Even in a level 3, you want to heal. Loot one of those guys. Those healers are still worth it. I don't know if killing Marvin was worth the loss of the 6 points, but it doesn't seem like it's going to affect them in this match.
No, I don't think so. It's not looking too good right now, is it? As they come out into the 3 cap. Theus is looking to play down into them. Empire. Akko and Empire still. A lot of ungilded here. Oh, no, I'm seeing them as ungilded, sorry, because they're in Theus's and I've got guilds turned off for that. So I'm not seeing the Elevate guys. Menace as well. Quite a few names. There's the Space Jam, but Forsaken just leaps it with the Trinity, with the Halafall E. Wow, that damage though, Akko. Doing a lot of damage to the healer there, and Forsaken nearly got dropped. The problem is I think that was their shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that was their one opportunity.
Moment. And now they're Mortal Agonied with Nick's quiver-enabled bow raining down on them, and Akko is getting wellied. No Mystic Rocks. There's the Dark Matter. Oh, it's on 2. Chicken is slowed, which means they're going to land every single magic shock. Nice use of the Trinity there to speed things up for Chicken and Akko. He gets the reset, but Rawbit Rorbit's going to be the man left behind, I think. Oh, 1, 2. Is there going to be more? Marvin and Chicken. No, not Chicken. Chicken as well. Akko. He's okay. All right. Wow. Conclusive match there. Where else? Where do you want to go?
I'm currently watching Focus.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I spelled that wrong. That is not the way you spell his name.
Minsu, Dip. So Focus, Kamenov, Godfrey, Asherak, and Meme. First, this unusual Dip, Barak, Minsu, and Black Kenny team.
It's a bit of a comeback in the works. They have the opportunity. They've got a long way to go, but you know how much I like watching
you do like a
this
comeback,
when it can happen. I want to check it out. It often means we'll end up watching one that turns very quickly and ends. But when it doesn't, it's so worth
we saw
watching.
that these guys had a banger of a last match, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
And we had stacked lineups from both sides. Focus on the hammer. He's always loved the hammer. Honestly, it's been one of his favorite weapons, but I just don't know about the hammer right now. We've seen it have success, but I just think the anti-heal, the Staff of Balance, like pretty much everything else is better right now. Like the stuns just don't last that long, and Godfrey's in a lot of trouble. The bomb, the razor cut, the spinning blades on top. He does manage to get his purging shield out, but that is quickly purged. They might have an opportunity for a turnaround. Kamenov makes the bot play here, but Dip is just free casting this crossbow. Nasty Wounds goes out, and that is going to be shut down. Godfrey gets dropped on the floor like nothing, and it's going to be a walk down now. Focus has got a lot of anti-heal. He might survive. Really good Judy.
Really good.
Able to hold position.
Judy.
They've still got the 3 cap, but that's
did he
Ash
come back
and
for that?
Focus, and that's going to be GG. They're going to get the 10. So in theory, they have a shot at this, but
speaking of a shot at it, I'm on about feeder now.
Kamenov, what are you doing?
79.
Kamenov, what are you doing? Why are you coming? No. The boys are not there yet. The 3 cap against. I hope they don't overcharge here. We might want to see the end of this because this one may not be done yet.
They got 6 points left to 77 and a 3 cap.
All they need to do is kill like 2 people and grab 2 caps.
So, in 33 seconds.
I don't think they're going to get it. They're not actually sending it on to back cap. So right now, this is what we always say, isn't it? Like when you're forced to play suboptimally because of time, you're probably just better off not playing. It's not the worst in level 3. We see
people make some mistakes here, and Godfrey is really low here. Is he going to lose a set? He
actually would have died there. He rolled the bomb there, which was nice. Like the good choice of boots. Being able to iframe the bomb saved his life, but Ash is not going to get out of there. Focus is getting drilled. He's got the bomb. He's got the bomb, and you see that from Meme. Meme like timed the bear paws to roll in.
And this was a really even fight over here going on with About Feeder and Sun versus 007 and Tabidi and Sun. It's a Sun match up here as King of Minecraft.
There is a few Sun GVGers right now.
Yep. It was 54 to 75 just a moment ago, but they did get the 2 cap in their favor, and now they're grinding out their opponents and sending them back to cap, and they're going to get another 20 tick here and a number of kills on the way out. Are they going to get
massacre?
5?
That
Are they
is
going
to
get? They did.
Goodness.
They did.
That was insane. Run them down. I like it.
It's what happens when your healer's already dead and you're
that even
on your way
song
back.
razor cut combo on the choke. Absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, it did. It was brutal.
Razor bear paws is such a fun weapon to play. It feels so
right
good.
Now it is.
When you hit that perfect razor cut, I think it's actually one of the most satisfying. It reminds me of an old. Do you remember when galas were GVG meta for a while? When people were gala clapping in GVG, that was fun. It's like that. It's just one of those really satisfying feelings. When it's in midair as well, there's like a quarter of a second where you know whether it's going to hit or not, and when you know, you just get to enjoy the moment. You're like, oh, look at this bully. That's not so easy in About Feeder. Anti-heal magic shocks while Sheffy does his thing as well. Deadly shot actually going to give Sheffy energy, which is not ideal. The stun, the stun onto 7-7, not to BE, although they're going to get the kill.
Oh,
And we know the healers are worth the juice,
well,
aren't they? The
is it
war
really?
camp,
It's like
Lexi dives the war camp.
it's
So
just
the
Sun giving Sun.
The Sun team beats the Sun team in the GPG, Shozen.
That's unfortunate. Do you need to kill your guild's Hollow Falls? I mean,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, honestly.
no,
So there we
not
go.
if they're in Sun.
That was some banger matches, honestly. We saw a 3-pointer on the first day of the season.
Yeah,
That's what we like to see. The season has only just begun, though. The territories are now live. The mages will be spawning. The castles will start scoring tonight. But it's all to play for this season, season 12 of Albion Online. And the shows are not done. Shozen and Robin and Bogul will be back with the NA reset this evening. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's entertainment so far. There'll be a bit of a break now while you guys get your dinner and get ready for the NA portion of the reset. AlbionTV will be back with GVGs on Tuesday with Shozen and Tazik, and myself and Shozen will be back next Saturday. And of course, we'll be having the daily war reports and a lot of stuff coming at you in the wake of the Call to Arms patch, which drops on Wednesday. So thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you soon on AlbionTV.
I do have to tell people that there is a raffle out right now. I Alone Love You, Monet Javert, Manowar 97, and Adi TZI7. You guys have won the raffle, and I'm going to go ahead and send you over to the capable hands of Nazori before we head out of here. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye, guys. Thank you for watching.